It's the city's 7-plus hills. Welcome to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Detroit Lions and the Cincinnati Bengals. A lot of people had this game circled this week. Two of the best teams so far squaring off here in Week 5. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm won his second Comeback Player of the Year award last year with a career-best season. Now in year 6 here in the NFL, it's Joe Burrow.
And there's certainly still people talking about the game. The buzz is real. He posted unbelievable numbers last week. Even his passing numbers continue to rise league-wide. He reached heights rarely thrown to in league history. It took volume, sure, to get him there. Also an eagle eye to see everything out there perfectly. He and the rest of us, we can only hope that he comes close to seeing that kind of production today.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
On 2.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
At the 36-yard line.
We go tonight. 180.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Williams coming in motion right. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. On 4th down, Goff. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they do.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
At the Lions' 43-yard line.
Burrow setting up the play action. Buying some time right. And throw finds Jamar Chase. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that 1st down. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
On one, ready?
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Gun.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
He was taken down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. One after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Khalif Raymond to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So the Lions headed out to their 2nd drive of the game. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. And after making a catch, he is dipped quickly at the 38. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. New set of downs for him at the 38. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. That's why many of these 1st quarter looks have his name all over them.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap here to go. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Goff on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it!
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
This is taken ahead to the 42. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
It's 2nd
Here we
and
go.
8.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. Breaks the tackle, still going. They get 8 yards, and now only inches to go on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
11. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He put everything he had into this one. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play, and that's where we are.
And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag.
Holding. Offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a 13-0 lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense returning to the field. They had their field goal blocked last time out, so 3 points poorer on the scoreboard than they expected to be right here. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. But where it's down on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Now that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd and long for him here. Hits him on the out route. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out. On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. Surprisingly, had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Burrow on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. The game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. They'll run here following the penalty. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Options aplenty out wide. 5 receivers set here on 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Putting there to bring it in. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. So as they face 4th down, on comes Ryan Rico to kick it.
But it's 4th down.
He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And coming off a 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. They start on the ground with Gibbs. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Taking down at the 19-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
180.
Here's Goff. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Taylor Grip on the coverage.
On the gun, Goff. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. The Lions ready for the punt. Charlie Jones on the Bengals return. His work begins at the 31. And the end of that return, Brock, also brings us to the end of our first quarter. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. The Bengals are out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
Ready?
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll take over here following that punt to end the first. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. Second and 3 now.
Brings up second and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Stop.
Third and short, it's Burrow. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So they get dings for the holding. You gotta wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for third down. From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And they're going to try to break through this defense and put some points up. They're down 14-zip. They'll toss it to Gibbs. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
And the Lions first down.
On first down, it's Gibbs. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
This is Gibbs on second down. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Gain of 15. First down, Lions.
Running it with David Montgomery. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Gain of 13 yards. First down, Detroit.
Like 20.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So now, partner, gotta reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. They send the tight end in motion left. Play action here with Goff. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions start to fight back with their first points of this game. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 31-yard line.
Second and 6 now. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
7-yard loss.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm.
Here we go.
Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Ryan Rico headed back out for the punt. Taken right at the 40. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Lions and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff has him on the quick hitter. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 46-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker. Extra DB out there for the Bengals. 3rd down coming. Trying to sneak here, Goff. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs churning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding. Offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. We just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Throwing is gone. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Receiver in motion, headed right. Here we go, 2nd and very long. And a man over the middle, it's St. Brown. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Shotgun snap here to go. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 4th and long. And this one's kicked up towards the clouds. Wow! Looking to return from the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow setting the throw. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Ryan Rico on to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. It's the Lions taking over on offense. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10. Goff setting to throw. That one's incomplete over the middle. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
The coverage by Cam Taylor.
Looking to throw. Goff. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
And it's 3rd down.
Goff now on 3rd down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. It's out there once again. Waiting on it deep is Charlie Jones. This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. And he'll haul in this punt. Fair catch made at the 45-yard line. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. On first down, here's Burrow. Finds Chase on the slant. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Trying to work quickly now.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Bengals first down.
First down, Burrow to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times can't get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Still second down.
Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Now Burrow. They set up the screen. Brooks. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Here we go.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. McPherson's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Lions gonna go on offense here late in the half. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They probably try to get this into field goal range to trim that lead before halftime. First down throw from Goff. Hits him on the out route. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They gain 14 on the play. And that gives the Lions the first. Now gone. Quick slant, that's Williams. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Detroit calls timeout, it's 2nd. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They send the tight end in motion. On first down, it's gone. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. One last play before the break. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much.
And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the second half. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out come the Lions. They've got the first series of the second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Able to find Wright. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. So now here's 3rd and 5.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, Goff. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now. On their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Back to throw it. That one complete to St. Brown. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. Goff tosses that quickly out wide. On the move, past the 40. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They've got 1st down from the 31. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. Jukes out a 1-stop. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back.
Black 20.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check-down yards.
And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, Thomas.
Now give. It's Pirine headed left. Hit right at the line, and that is where he is stopped. So no gain on 1st down.
I'm 1, ready?
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Again, a run with Pirine. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. And it's caught. Chase has it. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
I'm 1, ready?
To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10.
For the Cincinnati Bengals.
Ready?
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
I'm 1, ready?
Ball on the 45. 1st and 10.
11.
Going play action here. Burrow. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals push their lead further to start the half. T. Higgins, the touchdown. lead to 14. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Lions get ready to return to the field. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Yet another grab for St. Brown. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Gibbs now from the gun. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Throwing is gone. Screen here for Gibbs. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 37-yard line.
It's Gibbs on the carry. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strip. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
And the Lions 1st down.
Montgomery gets it from the gun. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Offense to the line for 2nd down. A give to Gibbs. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. They've got a man in motion. Wow, and they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep.
Call that the equivalent of a wild pitch when it comes to baseball, Cage. It's a catastrophic breakdown in mechanics at some point during that snap, and it leads to, well, several seconds of chaos, and unsurprisingly, a turnover on downs.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
From the 18 on 2nd down. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, P-Rod. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. That's caught for the first. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Here.
Now a give up the middle to Piron. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Big 13.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds the in route complete. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a 21-yard gain, and it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Done.
Burrow setting the throw. Gets it to him on the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
180. Right up.
Burrow setting up the play action. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. It's been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Go left side, caught by Higgins. And they bring him down around the 34. Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Detroit's offense getting ready for its next drive. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 now. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. Gone. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And we'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
The 45-yard line.
Goff setting the throw. Dump off caught by his back. Hop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Again, Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Punt team on the field. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11. 180.
They go with Piron here. 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
Good for a Bengals.
Here we go, here we go.
Brooks on the give, headed right. Saw a lot of daylight there up the middle, and he took advantage. 5-yard gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Gun.
Straight ahead they go with P-Rod. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go. 180. Legs high. Hut. Stop.
They run once more with P-Rod. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
180. Legs hot. Stop.
Shotgun handoff to P-Rod. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
To the ground with P-Rod. And the stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Here's Brooks. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bengals can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Lions offense returning to the field. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8.
Now they send their back in motion right.
At the 35-yard line.
From the gun, Goff. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Goff on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
A gain of 19 yards. First down.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Goff back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 20. And the Lions first down.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 now. Dumps it off to his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Offense in the hurry-up here.
It's a gain of a yard.
3rd and long for him here. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Giving out a P-Rod. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Well, we talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals put up even more points in a win. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals make it a 24-point ball game.
Lions 17.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Cincinnati.
Fields this one at the 3. Jukes one defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Underneath, it's Gibbs. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Bengals get to it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball secured.
So we have a pause here. Inside 2 minutes, all reviews come from the booth. And they want to take one more look. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. We got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Shotgun snap here to go. Yet another grab for St. Brown. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're first. Here he is on 3rd and long. That one complete to St. Brown. And this is brought to a stop up at it's in the 34-yard line there. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd.
1st down, Lions.
Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
180! Good.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd.
And it's
Take it on.
3rd down.
Black 20!
Goff now on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Detroit.
Here he goes, one final shot. It's to Williams over the middle. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?